can hear me already? Oh, I never turned that off. Greetings, everyone. I made it. I am extremely tired though today. You know, I watched that video finally. And it's a very good video. And it's like I can really expand on that because of a lot of stuff that I learned in a book called The Inca Empire. And they also covered this exact topic that was discussed in the video that you sent me. So that's really cool. I really enjoyed that. And it's very accurate. That's a cool part about it too, because videos can be a hit or miss, just like many other things. But books are usually what you want to go by when it comes to information. And I looked at that video. Yeah, and I looked at the video, of course, really judgmental at first, and I was like, But as they, continued to talk and showed all these things and everything, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, that's how it is. So really cool. The fact that the we nowadays say the Hispanic people, but back in the day it were the people of the Andeans and the Colombians and all of that, how they have really adapted the Christian faith, but still don't lose the root of their ancestry when it comes to the practice of witchcraft, Santeria, I believe it's called, or whatever. Still communicating with the spirits, or whatever else. They just lost pretty much the big god. The big god now to them is Jesus, where it used to be Viracocha, that used to be the sun god of these peoples. It was a different name depending on the region, but it was the sun god, basically, all of it. So yeah, so really cool. I really liked watching that. And how I find it so funny how these people get scared and then they throw it all in the pile and they're burning it, and I'm like, God, it's not, like, calm down. But I can understand how when, oh, that's the fucking dog, I think, because I just heard the dog bark, but it sounded weird how he barked. Maybe that's or this, because that's my air conditioner that I got running. I don't know which song you're talking, or a sound you're talking about now. But yeah, I don't blame these people, because I do understand how, I can grasp how it would be like, probably disturbing, for people that don't, they don't know anything about these things and they're not really involved, now I'm surrounded by people that are disturbed by me, because I live in Christian country here. But so I understand it, but it's like, I don't know, information, that now then you are overstepping the boundary into superstition. Now you're being paranoid, right? About something that you don't even really know everything. So now you need to actually inform yourself and then, chill out, or Um, a projector for like watching videos or movies or whatever. Hmm. That's cool. I remember my parents had a projector, but back in the day it was all like blurry and stuff. It was not. My parents would be so hyped to watch on the big projector. We're gonna watch this and this on the big projector, and I was always just kind of like, because it was always so blurry. I don't. They're probably way better nowadays, I'm sure, but. Did you buy it used or new? Okay. Finally done sharing my social media. Where's my Littles? She was just... I see you down there, Littles. What are you doing? Littles. Don't eat all the glitter and stuff from the ground. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, because that can be really disruptive, too. Okay, finally, I did all the stuff. Littles. I don't like when my cats are, like, in the corners and crevices and stuff. It's like, it makes me wonder, what are they doing? What the hell? Oh, my God. I'm having real difficulty today. Oh, yeah, $60? That's cheap. That's very cheap. I remember when those things were like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Well, brand new, I guess they probably still are, but yeah, that's a good deal. So what you gonna watch on there? Oh, great. What's gonna be or have you already used it? And what was the first thing you watched on there? Beatles. What's he doing? What's he doing, Littles? Come out of there. Come out of there. I love you, Little. Pretty girl. She likes hiding there. You forgot an A at the end of my name. The new Transformer movie? I don't think I've seen that. Oh my God. Shit, sorry. Does it have... Listen, the first one was the best one. The first one was the best one. And that was because of Shia. He did a great job. I think the guy is so funny, and I think he's an excellent actor too. So the first movie was really good. And the rest was kind of like... The second and third... I mean, I love Marky Mark. Don't get me wrong. But, I don't know. I can't. Oh, that's good. Let's go for a bike ride. I would, but you live very far away. Oh my God, I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, I am very tired. It's been a rough week because it's been extremely slow. Peanut butter falcon. I don't know what that is. Halfway. I can't even make it halfway. I don't have the money or the transportation to do it, so impossible for me, at least. I see her right there. Leos, I'm watching you, Leos. What are you doing? Leos, I love you, Leos, but you're acting weird right now. Fucking dumbass cats. No, I love my cats. I got all kinds of glitter and shit on me because I've been making decorative pieces for my upcoming art exhibit or whatever you call that stuff. Look, glitter in my hair, glitter everywhere. I've been making potions, aesthetic potions, not real potions. I guess I can show you guys if you want to. I brought them all up here so I can show you, but I'm probably not gonna show you guys all of them. But I mean, maybe. We don't have anything better to do right now anyway. Alright, so let's start with this one. This was the first one I did. Because I see this trend on TikTok and I was like, wait a minute, dude. I was like, I have all the supplies to make that too. I'm like, I'm gonna make it. So this is the first one. You gotta shake it. You gotta shake it. Look at that. Dragon's blood. Cool, huh? I've been busting my ass making these. And making the actual potion is not hard, but making the labels, because I wrote them by hand. That's a whole nother thing right there. So that's dragon's blood. And I got this one here. Be careful when you shake it. Look at that. Raven's Tears. Isn't that one awesome? Look at the glitter. And it's all black. I love that one. That one's like my favorite. Yep, that one's real nice. I guess I'll just show them all. Why not? One of them I'm halfway done with. I'm not completely done, but the one, I'll show that one last, I think. So this. This is Witch's Brew. Look at that. Isn't that fucking awesome? Witch's Brew. And then I got Neptune's Breath over here. Oh, that one. Love that one. Neptune's Breath. And then I got small ones too. The small ones are awesome. This is the last big one that I have. Pixie Dew. Really love it. And the little ones are super awesome too. And I got them for sale in my Etsy store if anybody's interested. Now the little ones are cheaper, of course. So I don't know what that just was. my God, I'm so glad. You're welcome. That's such great news. Oh, thank you, Scooby. Yeah, it is. It's really crystal clear blue. Yeah, blue is a fantastic color. Yep. Wow, Sensei, that is awesome. I'm so happy for you. You must be so relieved. No, 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 no. Littles, come over here. Leave him be. He is sleeping. Yeah? She's such a troublemaker. Good. Oh, that's good. Oh man, I love that. I love when I come here and you guys have good news. That's really great. I'm so glad that happened for you. Awesome, awesome. All right, so I got this. See, the little ones are easier to shake too. So I got a little dragon's blood. It's a baby dragon's blood. Look how small. Isn't that awesome? Isn't this cute? Oh my God, dude. I love it. Then I got a little bit bigger than that one. Called fairy dust. A little hard to see. Yeah, you can see it there. Fairy dust. And then I got the last completed one. I just completed that one earlier. I feel like a weirdo when I do that. Unicorn tails. Look at that purple. Isn't that nice? A lilac. That's nice. Yeah, unicorn tails. And then the last one, that one's not ready yet. That one, I need a couple of more things on it. And I need to put the label on it. But for some reason, I couldn't get the letters the right size. And it kept on coming out too big. And it looked stupid. But this is going to be like a Halloween. That's why it's orange. It's going to be like a Halloween themed potion. So, and they all have little bottles with stones in them. Nice, right? I've been busting my ass doing that, guys. I'm not lying. I've been really working hard because I want to have a good collection going on the 24th when I have my little art thing. But yeah, if you know your interests or whatever, if you know, it's a great gift for somebody, you know, for like for women mainly, I'm sure, you know, but even a man could you know take a fucking Neptune's breath or something, you know. But so they're in my Etsy store. You can purchase them there. Yeah. But anyway, I'm really glad that you guys are all here. Well, the couple of you at least. Yeah, my job has been very slow, and that's why I'm just like, I'm exhausted. I've also not been sleeping much, but this time around it's my own fault because I've been going to bed so late because I've been doing these potions, you know. So, you know, but how we say in German, von nichts kommt nichts, which means from nothing comes nothing. So I have to, you know, work and do things, you know, in order to, you know, I always try to do new ideas and try to do things, you know, to try to get people's attention so that they will purchase things for my store, you know. Because of course my dream is always to at some point be able to make a living doing what I like to do and not having to, you know, go to a job that I really hate, you know. I mean, hate is maybe exaggerated, but there are days where I really fucking hate it. But you know, it could definitely be worse, and I think of that often, you know, because I know that other people have it way more difficult than me. I would never say that, but I'm really just sick of working for other people because I myself, my mother always told me that I was pretty much like a born leader, so I'm really trying to run my own thing, because I really want to be the person that motivates people. I want to be, the boss or the leader that can motivate people and make people. If I can make a living doing what I like to do and then have people that I can hire, I would know how to treat them. I would know how to make my employees happy and content at their job, and I would be considerate of them. And that's exactly, that's like one of the biggest reasons why I want to have my own thing, because I want to show. That's how I can say it. I want to show people that not everybody is like all the bosses in the world that most of us have. That there can be good bosses, that there can be good employers that will pay you a living wage and that will treat you with respect. And that's one of the biggest things why I really would love to run my own business. And I do run my own business. Problem is I don't make any money with it. And now once I do start making money with it, if I ever will, then I still won't be immediately having people work for me. But depending on how well it goes, if things get better and better, at some point I might be having to hire a couple of people, and I would love to be able to do that. And I would really love for somebody to work for me, and for me to treat them, and really.
I've spent a lot
Shut up.
of my life.
Oh, thank you, Scooby. Thank you so much for coming in. It was good to see you. Have fun with your projector. Ah, thank you, Florida Metal. Thank you. That means a lot. I really, I try. I don't know. I'm very much wrapped up in my own stuff. Not lying about that in any way. Um, but only to get things going, be it for the band, be it for my business, be it for uh, the sect, be it for all these other ideas and things that I really want to do, but if I were to be able to get something going and finally make that my full-time thing, my brain would actually be more clear in that at that time. You know what I mean? Because it's like now I have to really be stressed and miserable all the time because I go somewhere where I don't get treated really well, and it's like, okay, I have to do this because I need to be able to pay my bills. If I don't go there, I'm going to not be able to pay my bills, and then I'm going to lose my house, and then I'm going to be homeless, blah, 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 blah. Or, my brother, I have to help him with that, and it's really just like, if I knew that I don't have to worry about that, I do it all myself, then yeah, it may be more stressful, but it would not be mentally more exhausting for me. It would be less exhausting because stress is something that doesn't bother me. I stress is good, but when it's stress because of other people or stress because, oh, I have to work for this person and I have to go there now in the morning, and I have to deal with it, and I have to be I have to deal with getting treated like a fucking 6-year-old, when I'm a fucking 35-year-old grown woman, and I have to be treated like a 6-year-old by my boss, and then on top of it, oftentimes very like kind of shameful too, how he treats me, And it's weird too because the job that I have, it's always the same thing. It is the same kind of shit I gotta do every day, you know, and I've been there now for almost 3 years, and it's like, I know what to do, you know. This morning, he literally wanted to ask me if I had cut lemons, and it's like, not yet, but I will. It's part of the side work. Like, why is that even a question? I don't understand. You know, it's fucking weird. And it's like this every time. It's like asking me to do something that I'm like, it's on the list. Like, I'm going to be doing it. If I haven't done it yet, I'm going to do it. You know, like, what the fuck? It's so weird. It's very weird working for these weird bosses, you know, because that's not normal behavior. You know, it's not normal. And not being able to tell that I'm literally like the best worker there, but he has no clue about that. But he does know how to nitpick. You know, it's like, what the fuck? You know that, but you don't know the other. It's very strange. I don't know. I feel so strange, and I feel always like I said before, he doesn't like me, so it's also like, I know I'm not really wanted there. I'm not really welcome there. So it's like, going to a place where you're not really wanted. That's like, I mean, you guys can, I'm sure all of you at some point in your life have went somewhere where you were not wanted, or where your presence was not really enjoyed, let's put it this way. Or I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I'm just saying, like, I want to think that you guys know that feeling when you go somewhere where you're not wanted. It's a terrible feeling, and then you have to stay there for 6 to 8 hours every day. I mean, granted, not every day, but you know, it's like, it's hard. It's hard, and I like everybody I work with. I've said that also before. I like everybody that I work with. I have no problem with anybody there. Quite the opposite. I think this is the best crew I've ever worked with in a restaurant in my entire life. Honestly. So yeah, it's, you know, but you guys understand. The principle is like, I want to run my own business, you know, and I don't want to have to be stepped on like a doormat anymore by a boss, you know. Somebody that is probably, when it comes to handling people, less qualified than myself, and I have to do what they tell me to do. It's frustrating. Oh, hi, Banished. How are you? How are you doing? Greetings. I don't know, Florida Meadow. Sometimes I think it's I mean, I don't know. When it comes to human relationships, my life has just failed entirely my whole life. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to work, you know, workplaces, I mean, it can't always be other people, right? It can't always be other people. And I constantly ask myself, what is it about me? What am I doing wrong that this, you know, happens all the time? And not in a pity way, but literally like in an objective way. Like, what am I doing that's causing kind of people either just leave, or people just use me, or they don't care about me at all from the beginning, or they act strange toward me, they act intimidated toward me, they act fake toward me. It's so fucking weird, and it's so annoying. Because I'm always the same. I have nothing to hide. I'm always honest with people. I do my thing. I'm friendly. I'm not grumpy and shitty to anybody. So this is like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't put my finger on it. Hi, Serenity. Finally awake? You were sleeping a long time? Yeah, Serenity, you can be first. Nobody's in oh, well, I guess we're banished is first. Alright, banished. Tell me if there's anything in particular that you would. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah. And of course, I forget where you are now. Of course. Where did you say you were? Damn it. Okay, general, no problem. Um, man, it's slipping my mind. I know Scooby was in. Oh, yeah. You're in Europe. Yeah, my family has the same time right now. The good old UK. Bullocks. Isn't that what you guys or whatever you say? Bloody hell. I can't talk like that. I don't know how to do it. Cup of tea, cup of tea. Wow, racist. What? Shut up. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I love everything UK. I really do. I love how you call people pet or lover or whatever. I love that. It's so like, oh, it's lovable. I love it. I don't know. Ah. I have a friend in the UK. He's in a black metal band as well, and we talk all the time. And oh, he'll always text me, "How was Florida?" And I'm like, "How was fucking UK?" He's great. I love him. We've been friends, like texting like this for years now. It's really cool. His band is badass. Check him out, Heathen Deity. Badass band. Really good. Really kind of traditional black metal. I like it. At least that's how I think it is. Okay, now, Banished. Let's do this. Oh. Yeah, Florida Metal. Check them out. I was kind of thinking you may have already checked them out. But you should. They're called Heathen Deity. Okay, so you got the Ten of Pentacles here, Banished. Very good. This is talking about family fortune. Okay. You know them? Yeah. Yeah, that's I always mix up whether he plays bass or guitar in the band. But I think he kind of does both back and forth or something. I don't know. So really good here, Ben, is sharing of family values and traditions, inheritance, and wealthy and prosperous home. Okay. So that applies to you and your family, people that you consider your family. Doesn't necessarily mean it's actual blood family, but people that you consider family could also be actual blood family. But you know what I'm saying. Where the shoe fits, let's put it that way. So this is really good. Very positive. Feels like stability, feels like warmth, okay, from these persons with you and everything. So very good. Moving on. Oh, we're sticking with a trend here. Look at that. Two of Cups. Death and Midnight together. So this looks like a union, love and harmony. Now, union doesn't always mean that it's romantic love. It could be a platonic love, but just really getting close with somebody. But it's definitely love, harmonious partnership coming together. Okay, so this could also still be related to the whole family thing here, that you're getting close with somebody in your family or that's close to you, as a friend, as a family member. So it's really good. harmonious surroundings. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Hmm, that is a little bit out of the, um, yeah. Okay, justice. Look at that. So this is good. Again, we're looking at stability because this card talks about balance. Okay, um, there's a balance and there's strong character and fairness. Okay, so it seems like things are being worked out, and everybody is in good place and good spirits about it in your family and your friend circle, or even with a partner or just one friend, something along those lines. There's really good mentality at hand, and there's really yeah, harmonious and loving surroundings, and a strong foundation with this people or these people, with this person or these people. So good. That concludes you here, Banished. That's a good reading. That's like all positive, and I still haven't even turned that fucking camera around either. I'm dumb. Sorry. I forget things too. Very good. Yeah. This is like a straight A. You know what I mean? There's no negative anything or no disruption, I should say. You're welcome, Banished. You're welcome. I'm so glad you could make it, and thank you for, for trying to, stay up or wake up or whatever in order to come to the stream. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Very cool. Well, sounds good. Everything sounds kosher with your thing. So now moving along, we got Serenity's next. So, Serenity, what is it that you would like to inquire about? Okay, sounds good. But yeah, again, please guys follow me on my social media if you can, on my other links. They're all in my Twitch panels. You can see my TikTok and you can see my Facebook. If you can give me likes on my YouTube, if you can subscribe and give me likes, I would really appreciate it. Trying to grow my following still. Still trying to get to that 1,000 on TikTok. I've been getting more followers, but not quite enough to have 1,000. So please follow me on TikTok if you can. All right, Serenity, let's see what we can find. Oh, whoa. We're off to a really rocky start here. Yeah, the Three of Hearts here. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords in the heart. That's why I said that. I told you guys I'm tired as hell. Heartbreak. Okay, that's literally the only thing. It's a separation from somebody. Okay, it's a stormy relationship, and also longing for an absent love. Okay, so there may be a lover from the past that you had a really crazy and stormy relationship with, and that really broke your heart, and that sometimes, once in a while, you find yourself thinking about that person, and longing, maybe not for that person now, but how things were when you guys first met or whatever. Okay, so maybe that has been a little bit more on your brain lately. maybe feeling a little bit separated from everything, maybe feeling a little bit lonely. That could be why this is triggering you to think about that. Okay, now moving forward. Oh my god, this is a trend. This is a trend. Holy crap. Okay, 6 of Cups. We are continuing with nostalgic. Okay, you're very nostalgic. You're looking at the past. You've really been thinking a lot about the past, it seems, and childhood memories, and longing for things long gone. Okay, again, we're looking at that same thing about looking for things in the past. Trying to find things from the past. This is more along the childhood side. You thinking about your childhood and how things were back then and everything, and it has you feeling very nostalgic. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles here. So regardless of a little bit of the struggle that you're having looking in the past, when it comes to your job, or rather, whatever is your job, or whatever is important hobby to you, something that's very important to you that you do on a almost daily basis. You're very skilled, okay, at your hobby, your job, whichever one, and you pay attention to detail, and you're very proud of your work. Okay, so you're really investing yourself into your work, and you're really enjoying your work, and paying close attention to what you produce. And yeah, because that would make sense, because it is also talking about, it's a craft, it's an art, and not everything that you do, working machinery in a, or being a waitress like me, that's not an art, right? That's really just a job. You're just doing something. But there are jobs that are art, and oh yeah, that's great. I love sewing. I love doing it. I do it myself too. Yeah. Yeah, so that's definitely makes sense. It makes it really, you can even see in the pictures, like, they are engulfed in their own work. So that's what you've been doing. So that's really good. You're really doing a good job. You're being very productive. I know. I talked about that on stream the other day. I don't know if you were here. I did a bunch of sewing on certain pants because they didn't fit, and then I dyed other pants and all kinds of stuff. I had to do it because it's all garbage. It all doesn't fit how I wanted to, and everything. So I just tailored it myself, to what I wanted it to be. Whatever. Oh, interesting. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mhm. I said that even on stream last time. I said, I was afraid. I'm not gonna lie, because sewing jeans, making them smaller to fit me, that was a first, and I was a little bit scared, and I was like, oh fuck, man, I'm gonna fuck these jeans up, and then I cannot wear them again, and I'm gonna be upset because they fit so perfectly everywhere else, just not around my hip, because I like wearing my clothes on my hip, not my waist. My hip, I like the low rise stuff. So everything is now on the high waist or mid waist, and I'm like, I don't like that. So I cut that shit off, and then I sew it, and it worked. I mean, granted, the pockets are closer to the belt now and stuff, but I can work around that. That's not a big deal. Yeah, exactly. Y2K. That's exactly it. That's it. That's it. I love that. And it's like, I can find these jeans. I can find them, but they're like 80 to $100 a pop. I don't have that money to spend on jeans. That's insanity. Yeah, I don't like that up here. I don't like that. It feels wrong. It feels wrong for me. I don't know why. It's gotta be below my belly, I don't know. My mom always made fun of me for it. She hated it. My mom was always like, I could see what you had to eat you know, because you can see my belly, you know, and it's like, whatever, mom. No, you can't. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is cute, you know. I think it's way better. Um and it's just like I said, it's not even because I don't show my belly off like that. Like it my shirt will cover my belly anyway, but it's like it just feels better. It just feels right. Like right above my butt and right under my belly. You know, like perfect. If it's over my stomach, then it feels like it's too low. I don't know. That's weird. I don't like it. So yeah, they don't have that, you know. And then I found one. Oh, this is one of them. I showed it on stream last time too. So this is. Oh yeah, no, that's not. No, no, I'm too. No. So this is one of the pants I found in the thrift store, right? And they are the low rise. You could see even the zipper is small, right? They're low rise, but they were blue. They were like a lighter blue, and I dyed them. I mean, they kind of look like dark blue in the camera, but they're actually black. So I used dye and I dyed them, and now I have perfect pants. You know, why not? Yeah, it works. You know, as long as it fits me, I don't care. Black and fit. I, I that's all I wear. But I want to show you something. Serenity, I want to show you something though, what I found in the thrift store that you might really think is nice. My nose. I found this and I was like, wow. Look at that. This is so nice. And wear like a black top underneath, right? And it's got the little oh my god! And I bought it right away. Yep, and I love it. And it's extra large. It's weird because I wear medium, and this is not extra large. This is everything I wear is medium. So and you can see like this will fit me perfectly. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Or just a black bra. If I feel. You know? Nah. I probably wouldn't do that, but maybe. Yeah. So I found that. And I was very happy with that. Yeah, you know? I like that red, that bright red. Oh man, I really. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Is this really real? Is this like?" And then I bought it. It was like $2. You know, wash it. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what I said last time. I don't mind buying used clothes like that. The only thing I will not buy at the thrift store is underwear and towels. Those are I'm too germaphobe. Like I won't do that. I will not go that far. But like even these thrift store, even pajamas, I'm okay. I bought a whole new pair for $4. If you go online and you want to buy a pair of pajamas and the shitty kind, the pair will cost you $30 on Amazon, on Walmart. I buy a perfectly, really good quality. These are good quality pajamas. Buy them for $4 a pair. And you wash them and they're perfectly fine. You know, as long as I know, right? Serenity, I know it feels like it has this feeling because it's kind of like, you know, there's spirit in that clothing because somebody had it before. You know, I don't know. Because it goes through my mind, like, I wonder who wore these pants. You know, I was like, who was that person that wore them? You know, I don't know. I think about that shit. Yeah. Yeah. So I really like to, and it's different in the U.S. too. It is very thrift store shopping in the U.S. is very different because a lot of these things that you buy from the thrift store here are really have been used very little. Even the clothing, they may have worn the clothing two times, and then they get rid of it. At least here in the villages where I'm at, because it's a retirement community with a lot of wealthier old people, and they get tired of stuff so quickly, like really brand stuff, and they just give it to the thrift store after like wearing it one time. That happens all the time. All the time I go in a thrift store and they have tags on there, new, 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 brand new. Um, it's the same with the furniture. I mean, Florida Metal, he's visited me. He's seen my home. My home is all thrift store. You would never be able to tell, because it's all in good condition. Now, if in Germany, for instance, if you go thrift store, we don't really have thrift stores, but it's used stuff store. If you go there, no, it's really, this is really for really people in need. This is really for homeless people. This is like shirts with even like maybe holes and spots and all of that stuff. It's really not good quality stuff you find there. It really is only for people that are very poor, and then they go there, and that's all they can afford. So it is in Germany. It's literally like if you in the higher society, if you were to say, "Oh, I went thrift store shopping," they look at you like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with you?" And it's totally different here. The mentality is different because the wares are different too here. You know what I mean? So yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's so when my mother and I, or my mom, my brother and I, when we moved here, and my mom discovered the thrift store at first, she's like, I don't know for sure, I don't know, and then she's like, thrift store, and asked the person, I can't remember who it was, somebody, and they said, yeah, it's all used stuff and cheap, and mom was like, I don't know. And then she went to a thrift store, and then it was over. And mom was like, thrift store shopping every weekend. She wanted to find new thrift stores. And my brother's driving her all over the place. uh, we had fun. Shopping, shopping. Yeah. But but yeah, I didn't really talk much about the video that I didn't go really into detail much about the video that Scooby um had sent me, but that video was about a couple of people going to, I think it may have been Mexico, and kind of exploring people's people involved in religious practices and stuff like that, and it was all about the Santeria, and it was about kind of educating people on that the southern Southern America, as well as Colombia, etc., etc., how they really now, well, not now, but for thousands of years, been mixing pretty much the Christian religion with their old culture, and how that has been always a thing for them, and how they make this work. And they were presenting some stuff. They have like the certain, it was like what do you call that, a flea market of some sorts that they went to, and it was a flea market just for buying things like herbs and crucifixes and all that stuff, whatever you need, little figurines and whatever else ingredients you need to make Santeria or whatever spellcraft you're into, and they were really kind of showing off how they meld together like that, the Christian faith with Jesus and everything, and then with the old practices of Santeria and stuff like that. And it was really interesting because I knew of this already because I read in the book The Inca Empire all about it. It was very interesting to read about it, that they will still maintain traditional like holidays and do traditional, dances and practices while incorporating Christianity into it, and it's like, and I find it, what I love about it is that to me it shows a very strong, like very strong character, like that they never, when you look at, for instance, you look at um even Europe, especially really Europe, when you look at Europe and the spreading of Christianity, how it all, from paganism, from the traveling Vikings and Germanic and Slavic and all of these people, and then Christianity set in, right? And then it was literally like over a few hundred years, it was like, okay, there are literally nothing more about any other faith but the Catholic or uh, evangelist faith, right? Those are the predominant ones in Europe till this day. So it's like there's no, you won't really see when you go a little bit to the Slavic side, you see it a little bit more. Where in Russia, often it happens that Christianity is incorporated in ancient Slavic traditions and such. But if you go to Germany or you go to Norway, etc., etc., you don't really find that much. It is literally mostly atheist. Most of Europe nowadays is really atheists. That's really, maybe not Italy, can be a little bit still, but all in all, atheism is the leading thing. Then you have below that is Christianity, or any kind of monotheistic, Catholic or Protestant. So then, and then you have somewhere down below a very small amount compared to the other of like pagan practitioners, and maybe some Satanists or whatever. So it's like what you don't find is the two meddling, the pagan and the Christian meddling. That's really not common in the Germanic countries. It is not common to do that, and it's because it is because of the extreme oppression that people were put through, of course, by Christianity, and forced, literally upon, you will be punished by death if you do not convert to Christianity. But they did the same thing in Colombia. They did the same thing in Mexico. They did the same thing in Peru. They did the same thing in these areas. But these people maintained, they said, okay, we'll accept that fucking Christian thing, but we will still continue our old traditions. And I can really tell that in Europe it has now become more of a rise, not in the meddling, but really paganism is on the rise. You can really see it. It's very, very obvious that it's happening, that paganism is coming back and people are really getting involved into it. People are really starting to actually celebrate the solstices instead of Christmas that was brought on by Christianity, etc., etc. Easter, as it is supposed to be celebrated, about Ostara, which was the Egyptian goddess, and this is about this holiday is about fertility. This is about motherhood, childhood, all of these things, versus God. Jesus died and came back 3 days later or whatever. It's really good that what's happening, I think, is that facts of things are being more considered now, because the celebration of the winter solstice is because of the tilt of the axle of the earth, right? It is because of seasonal changes. It is based in science. These celebrations are based in science. The other celebrations are based in religion, in theology, in not scientifically based. So it's kind of like, it is really cool to see that people are getting their, and their traditions and their culture back. But yeah, I do think that the Andean people, all along Peru and Colombia, Mexico, etc., that they are very, very strong people and very much connected to their ancestry. Some could say even more so than the us Europeans, because I do find it very brave and very admirable that they stuck that through, the entirety of it, even being, when the Spanish conquistadors came there and did the same thing, and said Christianity, and there's this famous meme that I still see that all the time, and it's so great. It's literally like you see the leader of the Peruvian people on the coast with the leader of the Spanish conquistadors, and then it's a picture, it's a drawing, a painting of the two communicating with their people behind them, and they're standing there, and the conquistador says, you gotta quit worshiping the sun, and you gotta worship Jesus Christ. And then the leader of the Peruvian people, the king, or the god king, if you will, he says to him, he said, well, at least the sun is real. You know what I mean? It is so true. It is so true. Worshiping something, for instance, the sun. The sun is what gives life. The sun is what makes the crops grow. The sun is what makes the crops grow, which then will be turn into food for you to sustenance, to consume, to live. So there is really a value in worshiping the sun, more than it is worshiping an invisible being. You know what I mean? So it is like, we can always know that when it comes to paganism, and it's not even a religion. It's not a religion. It's a culture. It's a tradition. It's a traditional living way of life. Okay, and it's like, it's always based more in science and history than unfortunately, any of the following monotheistic religions. And I really wish that one day the day will come where people will realize that. You're welcome, Serenity. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Because I always tell you guys that for me, I'm always very concerned about people living in delusion. And there's many people in this world that live in delusion, and that will kill because of this delusion, or that will let other creatures be killed because of this delusion, and will not do anything about it. And it's not good. It's concerning, right? You cannot live your life in a delusional state. You should always look at hard facts, right? It's like, what even goes for my own culture. If science now were to say, 100% on paper, say that for instance, Odin never existed. Now we can't really prove that, right? Because it's just impossible. Just like we cannot prove that Jesus didn't exist, right? But what they do now, is what everything is about. But science will say, okay, Odin never existed. I'm not gonna sit here in delusion and say, no, Odin exists. Odin exists. No. If science says he didn't exist, then he didn't exist. You know, there's like, as much as it'll hurt my feelings, it's like, damn, really? Okay, fuck. But science, this is proof. This is like reason. This is uh this is a fact that you have to, this is the only thing you can base your life on, and what you do in your life. You should always go by facts, because you will live in a dream world, and you will come to a really gruesome halt at some point in your life, if you keep living like that, because at some point you living in this delusion will really fuck you around. You know what I mean? Oh, hi, Ping. Hi, Ping. It's hard for me to see what you were typing in there. Is that what? I think, or something. I don't know. But yeah, so it is very interesting for me to know. I really, I know I live in the wrong area, of course, because but it is really awesome to see that people are finally starting to really consider, even, I think for a long time, even on calendars, you didn't even have, for instance, the winter solstice and stuff. It's on the calendar. I don't know if this is like a newer thing, because I remember times where that was not on the calendar, but it's on the calendar now because it's being considered. And now, people will obviously could take it negatively too, or deconstructively, right? And say, "Oh, we're reverting back, because we're more accepting of more religions, which religion is fundamentally toxic, really. It's like a poison, right? But that's not a religion, it's a way of life. That's why I was, so I think in that case it's good. Now, if we were trying to force something and indoctrinate something like Christianity likes to do, or even, Islam, then it's like, okay, now we're reverting back, and now it is really about religion, because sweetie, my cat, she's so loud, it scares me. Sweetie, come in here. What are you doing? Meow. Come on. Door's open. She knows where I'm at. She's so dramatic. These other two are sleeping. You can't even see. You can't even see him on my bed. Black on black. You can't see him. She's right there. Littles. Littles. Are you hearing this, sweetie? Littles. Say something, Littles. She's not speaking to me. Sweetie, come. You guys hear her? She's ridiculous, bro. Sweetie. Meow. Sweetie, come. Hi, Sweetie Cans. I told you, come. What's wrong with you? You're waking everybody up. What, Sweetie? It's the Littles. You know who that is. She's so crazy. See, making more potions. But, yes, sweetie. But then I will be done. Oh, hi, Cathranis. Oh my god, it's been forever. Say hi, sweetie Kiss. Say hi into the camera, sweetie. Fluffy, fluffy. Yeah, I've been on here for an hour and it's been kind of quiet tonight, so I was gonna. But I'm on tomorrow if you can come back tomorrow. Ow! Sweetie. Oh. Love you, sweetie. Kiss. I love you. So cute. So good to see you, though, Carteranis. It's awesome. Okay. Check your blank schedule. Yeah, no, that'd be cool. Um, Yeah, because I'm also really tired. It's been such a awful week. So, but it would be really cool if you came tomorrow. I already did my rant just now about what I was talking about, so I'm pretty much done. So, but yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So hopefully, time tomorrow. So, um, I'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And until then, don't forget to mourn those in spiritual turmoil. Oh yeah, long and slow and tiring. Yeah. And you know what's really weird? I swear I just heard one of the doors, but nobody's here. Just me. Better go check that out. Ow! Sweetie cans, please! You have to redeem it if you want with the 3 card reading. Or you can subscribe and get a 10 card reading. And then you can also use my emotes, and you also won't get any ad breaks. Sweetie, stop it. Ow. If you have Prime, you can subscribe to me for free on Prime. You get 1 subscription with Prime. Oh, of course, I understand. Sweetie, stop with the claws. Please, you can't. Yeah, you can always use crystals to redeem a 3 card reading. A trade? Stop it. Okay. I love you, sweetie. You're a good girl, but you're scratching me and it hurts. Ow. I'm so tired. What's your weird idea? Ow, sweetie. God damn it. Stop with the claws. I know you love me, but it hurts me. If you love me, you stop. What? I don't know, Carthronis, because... Well, I don't even know. Oh. Well, it is free if you redeem it with crystals. All you gotta do is spend 150 crystals. Oh, sweetie. You're so weird. Or you can get a free 1 card and you just say the word. Ow! Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that, sweetie. Stop now. Or you go down. Okay. Let me shuffle. Yeah. And you can use them. Then you can get a 3-card reading. But I'm leaving after that. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, no problem. Anything in particular that you would like to inquire about? Okay, sweetie, you gotta get down. I can't do with your claws anymore. Go. That hurts too bad. My whole knee's scratched up again. So tired. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's look. Okay, Sensei, you can just ask that question. See if I can. Alright, Carthronus, let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so. Knight of Wands inverted. So it's looking like there is still a sort of an interruption when it comes to your plans of luck. I guess it's inter. How do I say it the right way? On your path, I guess, on your path to luck, you're still being interrupted. Okay, it's unforeseen disruptions and sudden changes of plans and delay that is occurring to you on your way there. So you're having trouble. Yeah, so that's all this card is talking about. So sorry, I know. Trust me, I know. Luck has never been on my side. It hasn't just been disruptive, it just has never been there. So oh, okay. Let me see if we can find that out, Sensei, okay? But yeah, so let me shuffle that. Hi, guy. You're awake now? You're cleaning yourself because you're dirty, dirty butt cheek, man. Dirty butt cheeks. Clean your butt cheeks. That's what I always tell my cats. Clean your butt cheeks. I'm fucking dumb. Oh man, Sensei, I'm really curious to see what comes out of this for you here. So crazy, Carthronus. It's been such a while. I'm so glad to see you. That's cool. Okay, let's see here, Sensei. Oh, okay. This is good. Like things are coming together in a sense. Okay. So the Two of Wands. Awesome. Very awesome. So the Two of Wands here, Sensei is talking about creative use of energy, bringing together ideas, focusing on a single objective, and working together for a common goal, unifying forces. That sounds like something between you and your dad. That's what it sounds like to me. Um, Almost seemingly, maybe, regarding the trip, maybe he's trying to forge a closer relationship with you, unifying forces. Okay, that's so far. That's what I'm, getting, coming together for a common objective, for a common goal. Okay, sweetie, please stop. Neighbors are so fucking weird, bro. Ooh. I don't know how your father is doing with his wealth, but the Five of Pentacles. This is talking about poverty, possible homelessness, possible loss of employment as well, a lost soul. Okay, that's not really ideal. Um, yeah, material hardships, homelessness, poverty, or a lost soul. Exactly what I said. So I don't know if your father is having some sort of like issue, maybe just an inside emotional issue. It could also be a financial issue and is trying to unify forces with you to work toward a common goal of getting him back on his feet in some way, either financially or emotionally, mentally, psychologically, something. I don't think it. I think he may be going to be open about it to you. I don't think it's going to be like a negative or, bad thing, deconstructive thing that he's going to try to hide or manipulate. But I think that that there is a deeper underlying meaning why your father wants to spend time with you, and he wants to hone you in on something that's happening and something along those lines. Oh my god, and look at that card. Serana's had the same card. Unfortunately, also there's some sort of interruption, disruption, and some sort of failed plans, okay? The Knight of Wands inverted. So, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is related to the situation with your father. This could be a different situation here. Or it could be that you're not going to be going to him because the plans will be interrupted, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so it could really possibly be that he had the change of heart and is realizing that, that he did a lot of wrong to you in that matter. That could very well be the case. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so could be you could be disrupting or interrupting your own adventure. I mean, I think you should go because you can leave anytime you want. If you think that your father is acting up and is not treating you well or you don't want to be there anymore, you just go. But I do think you should give him a chance to maybe try to redeem himself. So that concludes you here, Sensei. Yeah. that would probably be the best thing to do. That was a good reading for you. That was really, really straightforward and made sense. It really fit what's happening. Yeah, I'm just really tired, and it's making me like, I can't really be of much uh use this way. But yeah, that's good. Thank you. No, I'm really glad you guys came in though. That was a really good. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna watch a little something on TV. You too. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. But thank you so much for coming in, everybody. I already said bye to everybody, but again, thank you. Good to see you again, Carthranis. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for coming too, Sensei. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, don't forget to mourn those in spiritual turmoil. And until tomorrow, I say tschüss, zdravo, and bye.